Hello everyone. Today we're going to make an Egyptian dish. It's called Koshari. We've changed it a bit. For this we're going to use the following ingredients. However, before I mention the ingredients, I'd like to remind everybody, if you do enjoy the episode, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So we're going to need about 400 grams of pasta, 4 peeled and diced tomatoes, 1 cup of lentils, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 6 grated cloves of garlic, 4 large green chilies chopped, 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce, 1 cup of cooked chickpeas, the juice of half a lemon, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of hot chili powder, 1.5 cups of rice. This has been washed and so it's soaking now. 4 sliced red onions, and 2 diced red onions. So these are our ingredients for today. Let's begin. In a preheated pot on maximum heat, add the diced onions. Stir for about a minute, then add some vegetable oil and some olive oil. We stirred for 2 minutes until the onions change color. Now she's adding the green chilies. 1 minute has passed. Now we're going to add the grated garlic. Another 30 seconds has passed. She's putting in the tomato paste, the tomato sauce, lowering the heat to 6. Next, we're going to add the black pepper, the chili powder, stir for a minute, and then add the tomatoes. Next, add some water. This is a little less than 2 cups. Add the lid, and then we're going to leave it now until it boils. In the meantime, place a pot of water on maximum heat. This is to cook the lentils in. We've washed the lentils and left it to soak whilst this boils. Once this comes to a boil, lower the heat all the way down to 3. Once the water comes to a boil, add the lentils. Then add some salt. Cover it with a lid and leave it to cook. After 10 minutes, add some salt. Stir it in. Cover it with a lid again. Wait for 2 minutes, then add the lemon juice. Stir it in. And cover it with a lid again. Leave it for a minute, and then we're going to now remove it and use the blender. After leaving it for a minute, we're going to use the blender and smooth it out. Once you're done with the blender, return it back to the stove, cover it with a lid, and increase the heat to maximum. 4 minutes have passed. This is bubbling. We're going to lower the heat now all the way down to 2.5. Next, place a pot of water on the stove on maximum heat. We're going to cook the rice next, but we're going to make it the Iranian way. This is cooked now, about 18 minutes have passed, and she's going to strain it. After 5 minutes, this is done. We're going to leave it on the side now. In the meantime, we've left some water to boil for the hummus. The hummus or the chickpeas are already cooked, but we're just going to boil it a little bit more. Once the water boils, add the hummus or the chickpeas to it and just leave it for about 3 to 4 minutes to boil in the water. After 4 minutes, remove it and strain it. In a preheated frying pan on maximum heat, add some vegetable oil. We're going to fry the onions now. We're going to make piyaz dagh, which is caramelized onions. Once the oil has heated up, and you can tell by sticking one piece of onion in there, add all of the onions, sliced onions, to the frying pan and fry until the onions caramelize. So once you're done frying the onions, this is what it should look like. We're now going to cook the pasta. This is on maximum heat and we're waiting for the water to boil. When the water comes to boil, add the pasta and then add some salt. We left this to cook for about 14 minutes. This is done. Now we're going to strain it. In a pot, we've added some olive oil, and we're just going to slightly fry the pasta, which is just strained, just so that it doesn't stick together. After 2 minutes, this is done. Remove it off the stove. Okay, so this is done. This is how we're serving it. We've separated everything, like the rice on one side, the chickpeas on one side, the lentils on one side, and the pasta on one side. Now, Egyptians, sometimes they mix all of the lentil and all of the rice, and sometimes they mix everything together. But this is how we serve it in our house, and it's all in the sauce. This dish, it's all about the sauce, and the sauce is magnificent. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.